In this series related to ASQ CCQM exam preparation, previously in video number 8, we looked at 5 sample questions, and we went through them slowly, understanding the question, understanding each choice, and then selecting the right choice. In this video, we will be looking at 9 questions. So this might not be that slow. So we will go slightly faster. But then if you want to try it yourself, you can stop the video at the place and then you answer that, and then you can look at the answer in the next slide. Let's look at those 9 questions. Now the first question here is, which of the following contract type transfers the most risk to the contractor? This is exactly the same question which we have seen previously. So definitely we can straight away answer this as the lump sum is the choice, which is the contract type where the most of the risk lies with the contractor. So here is the right choice, which is B, and that's what is the answer here. Coming to the question number 2, which activity type is typically associated with the constructability review? When you are doing constructability review during the design phase, which of these activities is associated with that? Evaluating potential design errors. Potentially design errors, yes. Auditing financial record, no. Reviewing labor compliance, no. Recommending new material, you might recommend new material as a part of constructability review, but it's not typical. And the answer A is more relevant, even though D might be somehow related to the constructability review, but you have to choose one. So I will go with option number A, evaluating design errors which could lead to issues in the construction. That's what you will be reviewing in the constructability review. And that's what is the answer here. Coming to question number 3, which factor is most important when evaluating a design change for value engineering? So when you are looking at value engineering, first thing which comes to my mind is cost saving. Okay, so and that's what is the first choice here, cost saving achieved, which is part of value engineering. Second one is impact on design personnel, no. Alignment with the performance criteria, yes, probably that makes more sense, because in the value engineering we have the performance criteria. This is what our project is expected to do. So we have to align with that. It's not blindly cutting the cost which will lead to value engineering. We still need to align with the performance criteria. The fourth choice is duration of supplier approval, no way. Now out of A and C, both look good, but technically C looks much better, because as a part of value engineering we need to align with what we are expecting from this project, not just the cost saving. And that's what is the answer here. Choice number C is correct. A was slightly right, but that was sort of a distractor. So this will distract or direct you towards the wrong choice. So be aware of those. Question number 4, a benefit of involving quality professionals during the design phase. Now, most of the construction quality managers are in the construction phase, but having a quality professional during the design phase, what is the benefit of that? Avoiding delay in procurement? Yeah, probably yes, but not very sure. Ensure that all drawings are completed? No, quality professional do not make sure that all the drawings are completed. Reduce rework during construction, looks good, because all the inputs which the quality professionals will give during the design phase will help in reducing the rework during the construction. Accelerating the permitting timelines? No, but now out of A and C, C looks a better choice. And that's what is the correct answer. Coming to question number 5, which document typically outlines all inspections, hold points, and responsibilities? Construction specifications, ITP, safety plan, contractor submittal logs. Now, if you are in the construction industry, you will straight away jump to the right answer, which is choice number B. ITP gives you all these things. But I will still recommend that before you jump to this answer, read all the 4 choices, because there might be some confusion, or deliberately this might be distracting you from the right answer. So once I have looked at all four choices, I will absolutely go with the choice B, which is ITP. And that's what is the correct answer. Coming to the question number 6. A histogram is most useful for identifying the causes of a problem. Now, if I look at identifying causes of the problem, first thing which comes to my mind is cause and effect diagram or the fishbone diagram. Comparing trend over time. If I think of this, it gives me an idea of a run chart or control chart. That's where we compare the trend over time. Display distribution of data looks good. Showing the process interrelationships. No. So C is the correct choice because when I look at a histogram, histogram gives me the distribution of data. So the choice number C is the correct answer. That's what you see here. Coming to question number 7. Which of the following is an output of project closeout? Equipment calibration records? Probably, yeah, because as a part of closeout, you might have to put these calibration records somewhere in the data book or somewhere. It might be the answer. Second choice is the lessons learned report. That's very important because when the project gets completed, you need to make a lessons learned report so that your next project is better. So this looks strong candidate. C is update resource estimates. You're not updating resource estimate in the project closeout. Weekly safety reports, absolutely no. So out of these two choices, the lessons learned report looks a better choice as compared to equipment calibration records. And this is what you see as an answer. Coming to question number 8, an ethical violation would occur if a quality manager. Now here this question is testing you about ASQ code of ethics. Now which of these is unethical? Report a non-conformance late? Probably yes, probably no. It might be unethical if this was done deliberately for something to hide or something. But I will not straight away jump to this as an unethical because a non-conformance report was filed late. Ignore on a issue to protect a relationship, that is definitely unethical. Delegate work to a qualified subcontractor, that's what you are supposed to do. Prioritize safety over the cost, that is something which you need to do. Safety should be prioritized. Now out of these two choices, late report of non-conformity and an issue to protect a relationship, you will obviously go with the choice number B, which is unethical to ignore an issue or ignore a non-conformity to protect a relationship with your contractor or supplier. Coming to this last question in this series, which is question number 9, confidentiality in quality audit refers to. So when we are doing quality audit, we talk about confidentiality. What does that mean? Does that mean sharing finding with the project sponsor only? No, the audit report goes to many more people other than the project sponsor unless this was some confidential audit. So I will not go straight away with this and read the next choices. Publish a report with the staff initials. I don't see anything wrong with that. Protect sensitive data from unauthorized access. That's what confidentiality means. Sensitive data should be protected from unauthorized access. So basically, I will go with this, but before that, I need to look at option number D, which is allow peer review for audit reports. That's not related to confidentiality. So option number C is the correct answer. And that's what you see here. So here we covered 9 sample questions just to give you a feeling of how these need to be answered. So I hope this gives you some idea about the type of questions you might get in the exam and how to attempt those questions.